grand and glorious episode of Arizona Griper, starring our beautiful host, Mr. Arizona. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's feeling well. And hope everybody is having a great day. Well, today we are going to cook something special for you guys today. Today we are going to be fixing grilled cheese sandwiches with some soup. So we're having soup and sandwiches today, guys. And I'm about ready to show you how I do it. Just kind of getting some stuff set up here. Now my wife is using the stove, so I can't use the stove at the moment. So I kind of had to change a little bit of tactics here. So just give me a little bit of a moment here. Okay. All right, I think we're ready to get started. I've got my cheese. I've got my butter. Okay, I've got my cheese. I've got my butter. I've got one thing we're missing is a pan. Got a pan right here. So now, let's get started making our grilled cheese. So, what we're going to do first is, well, angle the camera down to where we can actually see what we're doing. There you go, like that. Then we're gonna add the butter to it and let it melt while the pan heats up. Hope everybody's doing right out there. Me, I'm doing okay. You know, can't complain. You know, another day, another dollar. In our case, another 50 cents after taxes. You know how it is, folks. I think everybody does. Because everybody feels that, you know, that famous economical pinch that everybody gets. Now I'm doing this on a unlisted stream because I just don't feel like going live publicly yet. So, just gonna have to wait until I'm mentally prepared to go live publicly. So, with that being said, now that I've got the butter melted down, I'm going to add a slice of bread to that. Just like that. I'm going to get a few slices out. About like that. That'll be 1, 2 grilled cheeses. So that'll set to the side for now. I'll get ready to cut some more butter so that I can add it later. I've been learning to cook with butter more than canola oil or anything like that because butter has more flavor, and I just like it. Got that ready to go. Okay, hang on a minute. There you go. Okay. Got that angled correctly. Now let's see how this... Oh, it's getting there. It's going to be getting there. Oh, goddamn. Now this is not as fast and furious as the other burners are, but it does the trick. Just takes a while. So, yeah. Other than that, good. Good. By the way, guys, I'm going to try my first drink of soda in a long, long while. Not going to go real too heavy with this. That's about all I need. About like that. So, cheers. That wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. It was actually really good. Now, am I going to make a habit of it? Nope. I just tried it because I just wanted to. So, in saying that, that's going to go down for that one. It's not really toasting. See, this takes a while, but once it works, it really works out well. Also, we're going to be making some ramen noodle soup as well. Ramen noodle soup is pretty much standard issue. Not really. See, now this is starting to toast up a little bit. Now you could do this to make a little shortcut. You could probably do this in the toaster if you want. And so this is what I'm doing over here. Just let that toast up a little bit. Now, what the wife is doing is she's toasting some onions, tomatoes, ground tomatoes, and a little chili. She's toasted these already because I think she's going to make one big bunch of salsa. That's going to be good. So, and she did toast all these too as well. These are from Mexico. Really, really nice. Actually, some lady, these are Thai chilies, and some lady actually had them growing in her yard. And so my wife decided to pick them. Here they are. So, yeah, I can't lie about that. I'm sorry, I couldn't. Oh, Lord. That's funny. But anyway, there's that. You make it snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies. Woo! If these streams start working out and start really, really pulling in views and things like that, I'm going to start doing live streaming like this from now on. Because every time I go live publicly, there's always people that are going to be in there to try and ruin my stream, or try and mess with me, or try and, and I'm just not going to deal with it. I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, and I don't have the strength to be dealing with it, I'm 51 years old. I need to be enjoying what little time I have left without stress, without irritation, just playing it calm, cool, and collective, Maybe every once in a while I'll do a communication stream. But when I'm doing cooking videos like this, I'm just going to be doing private streams like this to so that I make sure I get what I need to get done in here, One person actually pointed out a very, very important thing. One person actually said you can, and this goes back, he said, if you, calm down on your cussing, you'll get more views and get more people to watch you. And I agreed with him. I agreed with it. And that goes to the old saying, see, now I'm adding cheese, which goes to the old saying, you could catch more flies with honey than you can with vinegar. And I agree with that. 100%. I agree. So, to kind of stop myself from getting all worked up in the chat and all like that, I'm going to save it for when I'm not doing like cooking stuff, when I'm doing just talking and chatting, because that way, if there's no moderators there, that way I can monitor the chat a little better. See, now that's done. Because when it's what's really frustrating, it's not what people say on there. It's because a lot of people in a lot of different accounts come in there and they try and mess with my stream, and they try and distract me, and they, and I'm just not gonna, I'm not dealing with the headache of it. Just not going to. And so me doing like this kind of just cuts it down to a minimal. So it's no offense against anybody. It's just that I have to look out for my mental health, and it's frustrating on me to manage the chat and cook at the same time. You know, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time is what I'm trying to say. So I would rather just do it this way, to where it simplifies the thing, to where I could still do my cooking streams, but I'll do them like I'm doing them right now. And as far as regular chat streams, I'll open up the chat and then we'll just do regular chat. I think that'll be a better course of action. That way, no one gets stressed out, no one gets pissed off, and no one gets aggravated at me for what I say and what I do on here. And Bay, I wanted to say that you are a 100% a sweetheart. You're an angel. I love you to death. And I wish you well in everything that you do. Bay, you got my heart, babe. I love Bay. She left me such a very, very thoughtful and very heartwarming comment. Man, that just warmed the cuckles of my heart. It really did, man. I really like Bay a lot. Bay is such a sweetheart. She, yeah, she doesn't come on here that much because she's got a lot going on. But when she does, man, she is such a sweetheart. I love Bay to death. I'm glad she found my channel, and I'm glad she supports it, and I'm glad she comes to it. So anyway, I'm almost done toasting these. Then I'll add the cheese to it, and then that should be it. Then I'll show you how I make the soup. Now the soup is really easy. I mean, you could add, to the soup, you could add hot dogs to it if you want. You can add carrots, green onions, whatever you want on it. Me, I'm just going to do it plain, so that I can just show you how simply I do it. It's not that hard. This whole entire meal is really simple to put together. Real easy, I'm just going to show you a cheese pull real quick and see if I can. Okay, that's not much of a cheese pull, but there's cheese in there. Not really melted, but anyway. There you go. Definitely good. Mm-hmm. Now that's good. I love the buttery flavor on it too. Very, very nice. Now you could make your toast, if you wanted. You could make it a little bit more toasted if you want. So you can just go like that. Good. Well.
Solo debes decir algo. Gracias.
Uh-huh. My wife likes it too. So once again, I got an 8.3 out of 10. Actually, I got a 10 out of 10. 6.0 on the Richter scale, thank you. And this is ready to go. So there we go. Got our second grilled cheese. Now I'm going to show you how I make the soup. The soup is easy. My God, it's so easy. I'll bet you any one of you can do it. I just, what I'm about to do, since it's got all that flavor in it, I just drop it in there like that. Real simple, real easy. Then you just grab your water. I'll put it in a cup. And I just pour it in. There you go. Now we'll just wait till it boils and till it gets done. Now, like I said, there are many, many different ways you could make this. You can drop some eggs in it if you want. You can put some carrots, put some onions, put some celery, drop some garlic in there. There's whole many different ways. But me, I'm just going to use the standard issue. And I just let this boil. While I kind of clean up a little bit. Then we'll be off to the next races. See, I like streaming like this a lot better. I like making content like this a lot better. Especially when there's no room on my phone and all of that. So, here, Pepe, I want you to try this.
No, espérate.
What?
No, necesito coser más cosas aquí.
Okay. Pepe. Sorry, I'm helping my wife kind of take out these little things here a little bit. Go here. Yeah, just dump the whole thing in. There you go. There you go, boo-boo. Wants to say the salsa?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. I love working with my wife. She's great. Try that.
Quítate.
Are you going to toast some chilies in there? Little chilies? You don't need that many of them. Anyway, my wife's making salsa on the other side, so not to worry. We're just waiting on this to boil. Which takes a while because, once again, this is a single burner, so it'll boil. It just takes a little bit. That's all. But it'll boil. ¿Quieres probar?
Ahorita.
Oh, she's busy. You know what's funny? I'm like the only one that can actually tolerate my wife the way she is and her own little quirks and little, little shits and all that. I'm like the only one that can tolerate her. Because I've been married to my wife ever since 1998. And I've just adjusted myself to her. And I don't mind. I don't mind my wife being exactly how she is. Because, my wife's beautiful, my wife's gorgeous, and she's the only one that I want in my life. Because without her, I probably wouldn't be here talking to you guys right now. So, oh, by the way, this is a Strawberry Clear America. Really, really good. I'm telling you guys right now, this says strawberry, right? It tastes just like strawberry. It really does. Every single flavor that I've ever had, the flavor of this drink, it always tastes exactly as it says. And 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 caffeine, and 0 sodium per serving. I highly recommend this. It's better than soda pop. Way better than soda pop. To me it is. Ooh, this one's almost about ready. Then we can add the stuff and then we're ready to go. In fact, we could add that in there right now. It's pretty much all we do. Just add that there. And there you go. You just kind of stir it in and mix it until noodles are pliable, which they are just about. And that's it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is officially soup and sandwiches, another Arizona Griper lunch. You guys take care, much love, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, and as usual, thank you for watching. Later, guys. Bye.